Our strength and conditioning class today. It's optional if you have them, great. We will use them. We'll do a little bit of bicep curl and tricep pushback a little bit later on. If you don't have weights, we can do without it. Let's start with that big circle all the way up towards the ceiling. Hands go on those hips back, and it's a slow tuck, round, and roll just to wake up that spine. At the top, we're going to roll the shoulders. We'll do it one more time. Big inhale, big lift. Hands on the hips back, a tuck round, and a roll all the way up. Shoulders and shoulder blades back. Let's step a little wider and come into our windmills. A little softness in the knees, core tight, right hand, left ankle. Exhale, hip hinge. Inhale, come back to center. Taking your time, easing into the back of the legs, especially those hamstrings. I'll do a few more. One more each side. And in the center, we'll bring those hands in towards the hips. Turn heels and toes and heels and toes until those legs come back to center. We're going to take fingertips behind the head, just lightly behind the head. Soft knees and hips. Right shoulder, left knee. As we exhale, we're going to do a little rotation. Alternating sides, little rotation. Exhale, pull that leg in, open the hips. Good. Again, you can work here at your own pace. So if you've already moved around a bit this morning, you can pick up that pace a little quicker. Got about 5 seconds left. Last one. Release the arm. We're going to take the arms off to the side a bit, okay? So not straight out in front of you, but off to that right shoulder. Sit low in the hips. We're going to do a knee smash. So on an exhale, we're going to pull in through the side of the waist, bring the hands on either side of the knee. Inhale, step back, big stretch. So let's do that one side. Exhale, pull. Inhale, reach. So drawing in that navel. Every time we pull that knee up. Just to bring that heart rate up, get the body warm. One more this leg. Good. Let's shift over to the other side. Sit back in the hips. Draw the navel in. On an exhale, go ahead. Yes. About 15 seconds. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll find a little release. Lateral bounding. So we're going to move side to side. And you don't have to bound. You can just step. So let's sit into the hip. Okay? We're going to step that right leg out to the side. And then the left. So you can stay low. You can add that little push-off, little hop. Or keep it low, impact, and just take a tap. Okay? So we've got about 20 seconds left. Be great if you picked up the pace. Really get that heart rate going, that calorie burn. Good, about 5 seconds. Good, release. All right, so we're gonna come down to the mat for a side plank. Okay, side plank. If you want, you can use that chair or table. We're gonna come onto the right side. We can be kneeling or in full, okay? Kneeling or in full. If we're full, extending both legs. Either way, we're gonna take that top arm, pulling through the belly. We're going to rotate to reach underneath us. Inhale, extend. Exhale, reach under. Inhale, extend. Good. That shoulder, elbow, and wrist are steady. Last time this side. Good. Release. Let's shift over to the other side. Again, this can be done on the knee. Okay, so that bottom leg could be on the knee. Pull in, get long first. When you're ready, on an exhale. Reach using the obliques, the sides of the waist. Last few. Last one. Good. Releasing. Okay. Take a quick stretch, and then we're going to come into our forearm plank, and you have the option of moving the legs on the side of the knees like a spider. Okay, so that's an option. Otherwise, just holding that forearm plank, which can also be done on the knees. So, setting up, kneeling plank if you wish, or up in a full plank. Shoulders are steady, shoulder blades back and down. Option to add a spider, reaching right knee towards right elbow, putting the leg back and then left. Again, sides of the waist. One more time each side. And then we'll release into that child's pose. We'll roll out wrist. And then we'll turn ourselves over on our buns. Now, if we have a weight with us or close to us, we can use that. If not, we don't need anything here. This is kind of a new exercise for you guys, but I thought I would give it a try. It's called a half of a get up. Okay, half of a get up. So, if you have a weight close by and you would like an extra challenge, go ahead and grab it. Bring it close to your mat. We're going to lie all the way down on our back, securing the low back into the mat. Let's grab the weight, if you're using one, with our right hand. And push the weight up towards the ceiling. The weight is just going to remain there, okay? It's just going to remain there. We're going to extend our left leg, place it flat on the mat. Right knee is bent, okay? We're going to use our left arm if we need to, pushing onto the mat, okay? So we're going to sit up here. On an exhale, push that navel in, all the way down to the mat. We start to lift up. We can use that right arm. We sit up. We slowly control our way down. Good. Exhale, coming up. Inhale, coming down. So the weight's just kind of going along with you. Just an added resistance challenge. We have time for 2 more on this side. And then next time you come down, let's go ahead. We're going to switch. If you have the weight, you're going to switch hands. We're going to switch legs. Up and in, secure that low back, locking the left elbow. On an exhale, pulling through the core, pressing up, reaching up, and use that arm if you need to. We've got time for about 2 more. Good, last one here. Wonderful, we're gonna get rid of the weight. It can go off to the side. And then we're gonna work our way up to standing, rolling over to the side, or a front and back roll up, either way. We're gonna come into a sumo squat, okay? So we're gonna take the legs wide. Toes are a little turned out. Up and in, maybe that little tilt if you need to, okay? So we're gonna come down into our sumo squat, feeling our hips, our glutes, pulled in tight. Now we have an option here of little small pulses, pushing into those heels, or if you'd like to add a little bit more oomph, you could actually turn it into a little heel lift. And if you want even more, it's a teeny hop. Okay? All right, 30 seconds. Chest staying up. And seconds to go. Last one. Yeah, let's give those legs a little shimmy, a little shake. We're going to pick up our weight, but squat to do it. Heart rate is up. We want to keep our head above the heart. Option here is to add the bicep curl. Okay, so we're going to do a side lunge with the hammer curl. Right leg steps out to the side for our side lunge. Hammer curl. Press off back to center. Good. Let's do it. Hips back. Good. Really pushing off that heel. The weights get too heavy, we can always get rid of them. Last one this side. Reset and center. Maybe roll out the shoulders, loosen up the neck. Take a deep breath. Let's set up for the other leg. Soft through the knees. We step out to the left. Hammer curl, hips are back, brace is tight. Push it in. Those heart rate should be high. One more. Good, back to center. Roll it out. Our next exercise is going to be a deadlift row with the tricep. Okay, so it's kind of a three-part move. Weights are going to slide around front to the thighs. Okay, round front to the thighs. It's a hip hinge for that deadlift. Okay. We can take the deadlift and come about halfway up. So we're still in the deadlift form. Brace the belly button. Take a row, turning palms to face towards each other. In. Here's your row. Tricep. Straighten the arm to press back. Bend the elbow to bring it in. Arms down, all the way up. There's one. Hip hinge deadlift. Come halfway up, pause. Turn the weights in to face each other. Row. Extend behind tricep. Bring it in. Weights back down. Work our way down into our deadlift. Good. Good. Row. Extend. Bring it in. Down. Row, extend, in, down. Good, we got time for one more. Good, bring it all the way in. Let's roll out those shoulders. All right, weights going down in front of us. All right, we're gonna take a standing side crunch. Again, working on the outside of our rib cage, of our waist. We're gonna take that left arm up into the air, pull the shoulders down, taking that left knee wide to the side, lateral side crunch, and then an extension to reach. Exhale, pull in, inhale, stretch. One more. Good. Really shake it off, roll it off. Reset the feet, check your footing, get ready for the other side. Raising that right arm, draw the navel in on the exhale, pull outside to that waist, big stretch. Exhale, inhale. Good, leaning that rib cage right over towards the thigh. Good, last two here. Last. Good, release, roll it out. Getting ready for a lateral or side to side, lots of lateral today, side to side movement, bunny hop. Okay, so options. Bunny hops are close legs together, and we're in our athletic stance. Okay, watch the back. You want to sit up tall. So lateral bunny hops, so they're tiny. Hips back. So now you could leave the toes on the floor, and then just lift and shift. So you're lifting your heels and shifting your weight. Or take a full hop, side to side. Kind of makes you think of skiing. Good, last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Kick it off. We have reverse lunge with an option of a press up or overhead press. So if you have weight, go ahead and get them. The weights are going to remain up at the chest, except for when we press up. We'll find space behind us so that we can step back. Right leg comes back first into that reverse lunge, pressing up. As the weights come in, we step forward together. Good, let's alternate legs. Step back, press. Bring the weights down, come forward. And steady. One more each leg. Last one. All right, release the arms, okay? Maybe take a drink if you want. Getting ready for our second set. We're gonna end up back at lateral bounding, okay? Make sure you take a moment to catch your breath, check your surroundings, and get ready for round 2. Lateral bounding, as you recall, is stepping out, big side step, keeping low in the hip, with an option of taking that into more of a hop or a jump, your choice. All right, let's set it up. Clock starts now for 30. Good. See how far and wide you can bound or step. Work the outside of those hips. Inner thighs. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, take it up. Let's prepare for that side plank with a reach under. Remember, this can be done kneeling. It could also be done on your elbow, your forearm if you wanted to. Opening up tall, top arm up. It's an exhale, rotate, inhale, lengthen. Option for full. Keep the core tight. Last one. Good. Lower down, flipping to the other side. Locking, wrist, elbow, shoulder. Or if you're on your elbows, just elbow, shoulder. Maybe stacking or splitting the legs. Arms up, big inhale. Lock, rib cage, exhale, reach under. Inhale, reach up. Last two. Last one here. Good. Lowering down. Rotate out through those wrists. Take a little stretch. We're going to come onto our elbows, our forearms for a change. For our plank, which we have the option of being again on the knees or in full. Or if you'd like to, adding the spider, right knee coming towards right elbow, and then extending back, alternating. Almost there, hang on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Find that extended child's pose. Take a big stretch and a big deep breath. All right, going to turn ourselves over for that half a get up. Remember, the weight is completely optional. Plenty of challenge without it. Let's lie all the way down on our back. Let's take the weight in the right arm, pressing the right knuckles to the ceiling. The right arm is locked, elbow is locked. Okay. Let's go ahead. Extend the right leg this time. Left knee stays bent. Left arm flat by the side. We can use it for assistance if we need. On the exhale, pulling in through the belly, resting up and reaching. Inhale, slowly control it back. Exhale, press up, reach. Inhale, come back. About 2 more from the side. Last one. Good. When we lie all the way down, we're going to switch legs and switch hands. We'll secure the back before we move on. And then on an exhale, when you're ready, go ahead, half a sit up. We have time for 2 more. Last one. Good. We'll get rid of our weight. Give both knees a hug. Roll over to the side. Use the hands to help press you up. Getting ready for our sumo squat. If you really wanted to add some more oomph, you could add a weight or just holding on to a weight here. We're going to walk our legs wide, toes tiny turned out, finding that belly button locked, coming into our sumo squat with knees over the ankles, maintaining tightness through the core. We have the option of taking little pulses here, okay. Or we can turn it into heel lifts, or all the way into a hop. If you really want to get that heart rate going again, if you were holding weight, that would definitely increase the burn. Taking your thighs here, especially if you're lifting heels off the floor. 5 seconds. You can do it. 3, 2, last one. Good. Take it all out. We're gonna pick up the weight option. It's a side lunge with a curl. You can just do the curl or just do the side lunge, okay? Listening to your body. Let's start left leg. Left leg steps out to the side. We add that hammer curl, back to center. Alternate. Pushing off the heel. Looking good. I'm wishing I wore my zone belt today, but I forgot it. I hope somebody out there is wearing it. Last one. Good. Release. All right. Our deadlift, row, tricep push back. Okay. Deadlift, row, tricep push back. Hips are back. Chest is open. We come into our deadlift, soft knees. Halfway up, we pause. Palms turn towards one another in. Elbows pull back for our row. Arms press out behind for the tricep. Elbows bend, back down. Good. Here we go. Nice. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Try and get those arms as straight as possible with the tricep push back. Good, one more time through. Big row, push back, bring it in, down to finish the deadlift, and then slowly all the way up. Shoulders roll at the top. Weights go down. Looking for more of the waist or the obliques. A standing side crunch. We'll start with that right arm. Up and in, exhaling. Good. Big stretch. Exhale, drive the navel in. Last one. Good. Release. Set. Hips back. Up and in through the navel. On the exhale, let go. Exhale. Inhale. Good. Keep tight to the tummy throughout the entire movement. Five, four, three, two, last one. We'll finish it up. We'll release. Take a big shoulder roll. Lighten up on the neck. Getting ready for our lateral bunny hop. So hips are back. Legs are close together. Low impact is a shift just by rolling on the balls of the feet, lifting the heels, moving through the hips, or a full impact, lowering down into a squat. Hips are back. And then a little bit of a rebound there, moving side to side. We have 15 seconds. Getting soft by driving the hips back. Halfway there, 15 seconds to go here. Three, two, one. Good. Take it all out. Take that deep breath. Let's squat and find our weight. Optional overhead press with our reverse lunge. Weights go up towards the shoulders to begin with, and they remain there, except for when pressing overhead. Soften the hips and the knees, alternating reverse lunges. Right leg goes back, Press, bring it in, stand together. Left leg goes back, press, bring it in. Good, again, core tight, we don't want to arch. Last few. Last one. Good. Releasing. All right. Shoulders roll. Weights go down. Wonderful. All right. Shoulders roll. Let's go back. We're going to run through one more time, and then we're going to add just a couple of additional mat exercises here at the end. So we're going to start back with lateral bounding. We'll find our footing. Lateral bounding is that big step side to side. Hips back, right leg steps out. Good. Again, you can take the impact or just do a toe tap. Burning lots of calories today. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it out. All right. Side plank with that reach under. Kneeling or full. Depending on what that arm's going to let you do. We're going to set it up. Top arm up. Shoulder blades down. Exhale, rotate under reach. Inhale. So keep that core locked. Rib cage lifted. Last one. Lowering down, switching to the other side. Opening up chest and shoulders. Good. Hips high. On an exhale, pull in, reach under. And down. Last few. Almost there. Last round of these. Take next one as your last one. Good. Lower down. Let's roll out those wrists. We're going to take the forearm plank with an optional spider knee pull-in. You can just hold that forearm plank, either kneeling or in full. Option, bringing the knee out to the side, like you're reaching the knee towards the shoulder. If you're holding that plank, if you start to feel any tension in the back, draw that navel up. Keep the chest open, shoulder blades down. Last 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Take that child's pose. Hips back, arms extend out front. Huge inhale and exhale. Good. Turning ourselves over for that half of a get up. Weight optional. If we're grabbing a weight, let's put it in the right hand. Extend that right arm up towards the leg. Locking the right arm, left leg flat on the mat. Tailbone down. Left arm can support out to the side. On an exhale, push that navel down to the floor so hard that you can lift that upper back and head. Doesn't matter if you get all the way off the floor. What matters is that you're feeling that where you're supposed to, okay? In that abdominal region. Last one, the side. Good, rolling down slowly, controlling it, switching weight, switching legs, reassessing the spine, pulling those shoulder blades down. Good, on the exhale, press up. Inhale, gently roll down. Last two. Last one. Good. Let's release the weight. Pull that off to the side. We're going to turn ourselves over, work our way into standing, coming into our sumo squat. Again, if you need more, you can always add the weight to it. We're going wide, toes a little turned out, belly and pelvis tilted. We can opt for little pulses, just heel raises, or full hop. 30 seconds. Good. Only 10 seconds left of these. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Kick it out. Side lunge with the curl. And we're going to alternate sides. Remember, you can get rid of the lunge if your legs are tired and just do the curl. Or if you don't have weights, go ahead and just do the lunge. Hips back. Nice and soft. Right leg steps out sideways. Curl. Press off. Left leg. Good. The key, driving those glutes back and pushing off on that heel. Less than 10 seconds. Last one. Release. All right, deadlift row, tricep push back. Deadlift row, tricep push back. Hips distance on the feet, open chest, navel in, deadlift. Halfway up, belly super tight, palm space, row, push back tricep, elbows bend in, palms front of the thighs back down. Good. Almost there. Really squeeze those shoulder blades, extend the arms. Do one more time through. Good. Release and roll. All right. Standing side crunch. We'll take left arm up. Hips back. Sideways pull. Reach. Two more this side. Last one. Good. Roll out the shoulder. Set it up. Soft hips. Pull in the belly. On the exhale, let's do it. Rib cage. Last two. Good. Last one, really dig in. Release. shoulders roll. Let's set up for our final bunny hop. Going side to side, legs are close. Remember, we can just shift the hips by rolling onto the balls of the feet, or we can take impact, tiny little hops, side to side. So this is your last real cardio move. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kick it all out. All right. Last weighted move, the reverse lunge with the press. Again, arms are tired. Get rid of the weight. Okay? Squeezing, weights up, hips back, alternating sides. Right leg steps back, press, bring it in, left leg, press, bring it in. Good stability. Way more important than how many we do.
Trust my senses, catch me if I fall. So done with second guessing, you seem to have it all.
That's it.
For anything emotional too soon. You got my
So there should be a little bit of a challenge by now. Third round through. Arms should be tired, legs should be tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Weights go away. Completely done with those. We're going to take a crawl down or walk down, an inchworm, down to our mat, down to the floor. So we'll take that hip hinge. We'll work our hands down. We'll walk our way all the way down into the floor, to the mat. We're going to lay ourselves down on our bellies. Take the legs long. Toes on the floor. Hands right by our chest, right by our side, watching our shoulders so that they're pulled down. Our elbows are put down towards our feet, up and in through the pelvic floor. Hips remain touching the floor. On the inhale, extending the spine. You're pulling the top of the head forward. As you're not trying to lift it, you're trying to pull it forward. Lengthen the spine as much as you can. You have support here from the fingers. Okay? On the exhale, slowly lower. Good, we'll do it again. Lock up that core, reach that head forward, shoulder blades back and down, hold and breathe. On the next exhale, release. One more time. Fingertips can help us, or they can hover off to the side. Belly button tight on the inhale. We extend, reaching the top of the head forward, breathing. And then slowly we'll come down. We're going to push up into that kneeling plank. Elbows pull back. Extended child's pose. Big inhale, big exhale. We're going to walk our hands towards the left side of the room. And we're going to push out to our right rib cage. Get a big stretch. We're going to walk the hands towards the other side of the room. Same thing. Let the hip kind of fall out to the side, feeling a stretch through the rib cage, armpit, hip. We'll bring those hands back to center. A tuck round and roll up to all fours into our cat position, allowing the head to hang. On the inhale, we're going to release into neutral. We're going to take our right leg out to the side and around front, right knee. Okay, stays behind the toes. Weight falls forward as we stretch into that hip flexor. If you'd like a little deeper stretch in the thigh and the quad, you can flex that back foot, bringing the heel closer to the bun. Good, we're going to release. Before we switch sides, let's shift back and get that hamstring. So we're just shifting the weight back. We're allowing those right toes to lift And it's all in the tailbone. So the more we take the hips and stick the tailbone out while we reach our chest towards the toes, the deeper stretch we'll get. The more round the back, the less stretch. We'll take our time, backing off by shifting forward, then taking that right leg out to the side to release, and switching, bringing the left foot forward, and allowing that body weight to sink in, to stretch that hip and hip flexor. And if you'd like to flex the foot and the knee, shifting back to our hamstring, all in the tailbone. Allow those left toes to lift, ease our way in gentle. We're backing off by shifting the weight forward, working our way into standing using those back toes, maybe hands on the thighs. We take a little tuck round and roll up slowly so we don't get a head rush. At the top, we're going to take a big shoulder roll. Big inhale, bring those shoulders up. Exhale, straight back and down. One more time, up, back, and down. Good, let's take right hand and pat ourselves on the back. Stand soft in the knees or one foot in front of the other, okay, so we don't pull in the back. We're going to get a little tricep stretch here. Let's switch. So releasing arms. Let's let the arms go really wide. So we're squeezing our shoulder blades back and down. Big inhale, open the chest. As we exhale, hugging ourselves. Grabbing on, pulling the shoulder blades down to lengthen the neck. Allowing the chin to come down to the chest, to stretch out in between those shoulder blades. On the next inhale, we're going to open those arms really wide again. Exhale, release the arms down. Right ear falls out to the side for a little neck stretch. You can always take those hands, just kind of rest it on the head, don't pull if you want to give it a little bit more. We'll switch sides. Good, and center, turning and looking over the shoulder. Other side. Good, and center. All right, last big inhale here together today. Big circle. Hands come down on the hips. Hips come back. We tuck round and roll ourselves in to a wonderful rest of the day. Thank you.